Hi everyone, welcome to another video of Simplicity CU, where we look at life in the simplest form. In today's video, I want to do a book review, just a short book review on this book called The Planet Earth. Now, The Planet Earth was written by Patrick Curlylocks Gaynor, who is one half of twins from out of Jamaica. I had the opportunity of buying this book on Amazon and I read this book. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about this book. It is a book that deals with human emotions, human nature. It talks about, the objective truth. It talks about the way in which, society shapes our emotions, shapes our thinking. And so I think that anyone who likes to read, anyone who is an avid reader, they should try and read this book because you'll get so many answers. There are so many answers to things that are affecting you in life, or so many things that have happened to you in life. For example, we all have baggage. There are things that we have all been through. And sometimes we don't really understand some of these things. And I feel that by reading this book, volume 1, The Idea and the Process, that there will be so many things that it will suddenly reveal itself to you. And you said, okay, that is what it is. And so I went through this book. As you can see, I have made highlights, I have gone through and I started making notes. I actually had a little notebook where I took notes. And so it took me some time to go through this book. But it was well worth the read. I had to, for example, I had to read chapter 5 over again because some things, if I'm not sure, I went and I read it and I thought about it. But this book was well written. No surprises there, because one of the things that Curlylocks is noted for is that he is very articulate. You can see that he's well read. He does his research. He's also the host for the podcast In the Meantime. And so, anyone who has not subscribed to that podcast, you should really go on YouTube. You should subscribe and you should take it in, because there are just so many life lessons there. And so I want to encourage someone to say, listen, this is a good life-changing book. Please go ahead, take a copy and read this book. If you're busy, because I know today we live in a busy world, if you're busy and you don't have the time to read, then I would say to you, download and get the audio copy so that at least you can listen to it, if possible, while you're at work, while you're doing chores and so forth. I distinctly wanted the hard copy because I like to read, and also simply because just like what I'm doing, you see here, I made so many notes. So for me, the hard copy was necessary. So I'm just going to wrap up here and say that this was worth the cost. And, it will give you a lot to think about. So if you haven't done so yet, if you're an avid reader or if you're looking for answers, pick this book up. Go on Amazon, get your copy, sit down with it, and just really take time to reflect. Don't like to read? That's okay. Get the audio copy. All right? Thanks for taking the time out to listen to this. And remember, go get your copy. Until next time, let simplicity meet you where you are. Simply get Planet Earth.